You know, ever since I can remember, I've had memories, and some of those memories involve me playing Brawl Stars. And I remember imagining if Brawlers were real and how goddamn magical it would be. But when you think about it, you know, if Brawlers were real, we'd be fucked. We're only humans, we're really just shit primos at best, and they have guns and swords and more guns. If they were real, they would probably be running this world right now. They would probably be pushing us. So I thought about 10 species of brawlers that could potentially take over the world in some particular order. Not exact order, but some. And yeah, I'm not including quests that drive humanity to the brink of insanity. Yeah, I'm talking about you stupid press the play again button quest. Get off this list. And no current meta brawlers, because that's pretty damn unfair. I mean, Spike could overthrow the world by stuffing cactus up everyone's asses. Lou could probably freeze you all to death, and Byron could poison the entire world to be the new Ambani of 2021, even though his goods have nothing on my $1 million list of things to buy. And then the video becomes top 10 OP brawlers, an entirely different subject altogether, but an entirely overdone subject altogether that I'm probably never gonna bother with. Let's jump into it. First up, Tick. They explode whenever they want to, and it doesn't even faze them. They don't break a sweat. I mean, they break everything, but not a sweat. They don't die from the explosion though. Oh no, it's not that easy. They explode and come back stronger like a true Saiyan. Tick heads are like a Diwali generating Dragon Ball, but the only wish this Dragon Ball grants is death. So in large numbers, they could destroy everything. It takes the slightest thing to set them off. I mean, you could scratch your nut somewhere in the world and a tick head will explode, as if your testicles are tick head voodoo dolls or something. And they explode to amuse themselves. Is this how you get your sick kicks? Your sick, non-existent leg kicks? And did I mention, these things can heal themselves faster than other things? Well, yeah. Next up, we got Frank. This dumb zero IQ savage claims the entire mountain as its own territory. Apart from knowing how to dance Bhangra, it mercilessly beats up anything that violates its environment. Good God, if by environment you mean the entire world, then I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. What do we have to stop them? Weapons? Artillery? Brock Lesnar? Tanks? That's cute. And Frank, what do they have? They are tanks. Tanks that can crush you and your entire state with one hammer swing. I mean, come on, we can't compete with that. They can just swing at these tanks and eat it as if it were a McDonald's Happy Meal. The only thing holding it back is its zero-level intelligence, but all they need is a leader. And with education, we all know how that's gonna go, and we all know how easy it is to get educated in 2021. Bee loves bugs and hugs. She shoots her mechanical drones at range and sends forth an angry army of swarming bees. Alright, let me tell you why that's bullshit. Bees don't hug. They stick their sharp-ass stinger up asses when they feel threatened. I once remember getting stung by a bee when I was minding my own business, but I got stung anyways and I couldn't move for the next 5 days. That hugs part is only to fool you to get close to you. And the other thing is, it's easier to piss a bee off than to breathe oxygen. That's right, it's gonna send out its pissed off army at you anyways. And before you think you can kill it, it's just gonna survive that and throw its honey till you're slower than a steel chair. And it's just gonna fool you again by throwing a weak sting at you, just to throw you off your guard, and before you know it, you have one big juicy stinger sticking right out of your face. This smart thing knows how to build an army, fool you with its power, survive an apocalypse, and come back stronger, just like Frieza. And just like Frieza, she's gonna chop you up into 1,000,000 pieces, as though you were chicken in biryani. Next up, Tara. Tara's triple tarot card attack pierces through enemies. She makes a black hole that sucks in everything. Let's read that again. Tarot card pierces through enemies. As if that wasn't bad enough, it sucks in everything into the black hole. So you're telling me this fucking guy is Kirby. Kirby on its own can take over the world. At least with Kirby you could try to kick the shit out of it. But Tara will probably chop you up into a nice sushi before you can even get a look at it, making it almost invincible. This thing can take us all into the void and everyone would be screwed. Unless the Void is some stupid name for a gay man nightclub or something, and we would all get transported into a never-ending rave. But Gene can pull you and he heals his evil fart-like friends. Yes, but he can't slice you the way Tara can slice you, nor can he throw you into any void. He just pulls you into his crotch to give him happiness, and everyone knows crotch happiness is the best kind of happiness. Oh, and did I mention, there's a shadow that'll either hunt you to death or heal Tara if you do land a kick on it, making it invincible. Number 6. Leon. Well, first off, it's a stealthy assassin, so you can't hit it. But wait, can't every brawler take over the world that way? And what makes it more dangerous than the sushi-making Kirby? Well, Leon steals life. He just fucking steals it. Like, yoink. Imagine sitting in the toilet and suddenly a shady kid comes out of nowhere, throwing its million blades at you. There's no void, no gay nightclubs, no sushi, no never-ending raves. Just death. Number 5. Crow. But Leon can kill you faster. Yes. Crow, however, isn't gonna let you die so easy. He's gonna fire one of his million poisonous daggers into you and follow you as you struggle for your life. Of all the brawlers you saw so far on this list, this guy is actually determined to be the new boss of bosses. But we can just run away fast. Well, nope. Well, we can just hit him back. Well, nope. Crow is actually intelligent, but instead of using his chemical knowledge to cure every disease known to mankind, he's gonna use his knowledge to kill you in the most painful way possible. He also has the personality of The Rock. But Mortis has a good personality as well, and he's evil. No, Mortis is a creature of the night. He can't do shit during the day. Not to mention, these guys usually hunt in packs and team, just so you die more painfully. Number 4. 8-bit. Till today, you thought Pikachu was electrifying. You thought The Rock was electrifying. All lies. 8-bit is the embodiment of electrifying. It literally lives inside an electric arcade computer game. And in there, it's plotting on the most painful ways to kill you, take over the world, and get its revenge. This guy can actually cause a machine uprising of its own. And in this day and age, if you control electricity and machines and the internet, you can control the world. Here is what 8-bit can do. Step 1. Hack into the president's system. Step 2. Send an email to overthrow all world leaders. Step 3. Kill the president. Step 4. Apply for president via email. Step 5. Become the president. Power will then lie in the hands of the 8-bit. And he would have finally gotten his revenge on each and every one of us. Number 3. Bo. Bo fires 3 explosive arrows towards his targets. Yes, that's you. He places a trio of bombs on the ground. Well, first up, this guy can charge his attacks by doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, he could just throw his totem out and watch TV or go on a date and throw his mines out as if they were pedas on Diwali. This ancestral mountain retard can sleep as you stand paralyzed over his exploding bombs blown up to pieces. He's also wise and remembers everything from the past. Yeah, including that one time you made fun of him and called him Sabjiwala and his taught him a tailor and laughed at his horror skin. Fuck you. Move on to the next segment. Number 2. Max. But Cole gets slick boots and has a gadget that can kill you. Well, I did say no current meta brawlers, and Cole can't take hits. Max can charge his super fast just by walking, and if she's in the mood, she could dish out more damage as she runs. She's like one of those Super Saiyan battles where you see Goku throwing a million punches while dodging a million punches being thrown right at him. Her energy drink is like an unlimited supply of spinach to Popeye. And she can teleport. And just when you thought she couldn't get any more OP, she can actually make herself immune to everything. I mean, even Ultra Instinct Goku couldn't compete with this thing. And she's managed to fool the whole world into believing she's a superhero. Max was made by happiness to take happiness away from others and put tears into the eyes of children. Right now she's a face, but we all know every face gotta turn heel one day. Well, unless you're John Cena. Till now, everything that you saw was something that could take over the world. This next guy actually did take over the world if you think about it. Let's jump into it. Number 1. Edgar is the real deal. He's always been the real deal ever since 19th of December 2020, the day he wreaked havoc on the internet, causing servers across the globe to crash, driving humanity to insanity, and breaking the dreams of millions and billions of innocents around the world. Not only did he cause man to go mad, but he brought one of the worst natural disasters known to mankind, the Edgar collapse. Well, or Edgar collapse. I did a whole separate video summarizing that day, the day when the Edgars took control. Let's see what else this guy got. The Super Saiyan speed of Max? Check. The cockiness of Crow? Hell yeah. The bow skill to charge super without doing shit? Oh yeah. The ability to wreak havoc on the internet like 8-bit? He didn't even break a sweat. The self-healing abilities of Tara? Check. The pure evil to strike fear into the hearts of millions? Don't remind me of that day. The brute strength of Frank and Tickhead? You're damn right he does. I mean, you could be on a date with your girlfriend eating ice cream and suddenly an Edgar jumps out of the bushes and beats the shit out of you and steals your girl and your ice cream. They could be anywhere. And what's worse, you can't outrun it, you can't fight it, and you can't trust anyone. You never know who could be an Edgar in disguise. But one thing's for sure, they're coming. They're coming back for us. But until then, we're gonna party, and party is what we do on a daily basis. We got 5 versus 5, 2 team, 3 team, 4 team survival maps, and we do it WWE Royal Rumble style if anyone's in the mood. We also got a dodging fireball map for those who wanna be Goku when they grow up. Join us at One Moto if you wanna be a part of these mini games, until the Edgars come, of course. Oh well, for that matter, any of those dudes you saw in this video. I also made a 4-part left versus right series based off these friendly maps and competitors from the club, so if you haven't checked them out, do check it out, the link's in the description. And, well, till the Edgars come, this is Andy signing off. Stay safe.